Hello, hello. Welcome everybody to RQ Streams this Wednesday afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. How are we all? Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? That seems to be pretty much my opening refrain, but I think it's fair given the various issues that we have had. You're kind of deep again. Okay, let me get closer up on the mic and see. Deep Anil hours. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Jenna says, Anil, either your voice has dropped suddenly or your mic has issues. Well, I think I'm a little past my voice dropping. Voice is a bit dartish. Also popping a bit again. Okay, that's weird because I'm not hitting the little popping on the... There might be a little bit of game audio bleeding through from the desktop, so there could be that. Let me turn that off for the moment and see if you could. Oh yes, Scale, you're right. Let's unplug and replug. Cannot hear me at all. How are we doing there, folks? Now you can hear me. Back for a moment. Delays my go. And there it goes. Right, okay, so, Anil, remember, at the start of every stream, unplug and replug your mic. Okay. I think I said last time I probably need to invest in a new mic cable, so I should probably get round to ordering that at some point this weekend. Cutting in and out a lot. That's strange because I am not showing that on my side. Okay. Make Alex buy me good stuff. This is the good stuff. Well, this is supposed to be the good stuff. Yeah. Let's get the opening admin out of the way. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anil. I am the Rusty Quill community manager, comms manager, social media manager. I wear a lot of hats, but today I am your stream host, and you can support this channel in a many ways, because we couldn't do this. We couldn't do any of the streaming that we do without your support. It is by your generosity that we are able to continue this project. And you can support us in a number of ways, either by direct donation, although I don't think we've enabled that link again, so I will have to get that sorted for next time, or by subscribing to the channel, or by supporting us over on Patreon at www.patreon.com/RustyQuill. We are an entertainment and podcasting company, for those who don't know. We put out 3 shows a week, a actual play Pathfinder show called the Rusty Quill Gaming Podcast, a horror anthology show called the Magnus Archives, currently in its 5th and final season, and the sci-fi semi-improvised comedy show Stellar Firma, currently on hiatus, but the interim season content will be starting this Friday, and you can look forward to some of the season 2 Stellar Firma bloopers. Wolf Prince 1 says, no matter how many hats he wears, nothing will top the majestic flute. Yeah, as you can see, lockdown hair has very much affected me. It is very bouncy at the moment. I'm actually quite liking it, apart from the fact that so much hair is so warm. It is, yeah. Yes, bloopers. I will do a quick shout out to say, if you are a patron, if you are an early access patron, please do not talk about the early access Magnus Archives episode in the chat. This is a spoiler-free zone, because there are probably many folks here who will not get a chance to listen to it until the general release tomorrow. So, what are we doing today? Today I am going back to the long-playing game that I have been playing on and off since April, March. 74 years ago when March first started. uh, and we are going back to West of Loathing, which is a stick figure humorous RPG where we are dealing with bad cows and trying to investigate the case of a mysterious necromancer. So expect cartoon violence, dodgy voices, as I try and voice every single NPC in a different way. Yeah, so let's get onto that, but let me just quickly clear up a few things. Thank you very much, Are You Here, for the 100 bits. Thank you very much, Tafiara, for the 300 bits. Much appreciated. And yes, if you do subscribe to the channel, you get some interesting little emotes like the bad cow head that is being displayed in chat now. And yeah, let's switch over to the game. He said. Let's get the game audio. Some game audio, please. Right, okay. And me. Can you all hear the game? I might have to up the game a little bit. Tumble Steve, yes indeed. Nope. Let's close some of this in case it is affecting me. Grab the headphones. It's a little quiet. Okay, it's a little quiet for me as well, which is odd. Oh, am I going to have the problem where I can't hear the game? Oh, it might be. It might just be the case where I can't hear the game. We've had this problem before, but yeah, okay. So, who am I? I am playing Lena Tumbleweed. I am a beam slinger, which means that my powers are mystical and based on the power of the magic beam. I have a pistol as a backup, but that is not really my primary means of engaging with the world. So, let's continue. Oh yes, that is quiet for me. Huh, okay, never mind. I probably don't need a huge amount. So, where are we? I've kind of forgotten where we are. So, let's have a look at our character and remind ourselves of what we are doing here. So you can see the various stats over here of what I've got. So we decided way back when that we were going to go for a kind of glass cannon build. So we are very strong on the mystical arts, somewhat strong on the ranged combat, so as represented by our Moxie over here. Mysticality is our spellcasting ability, but you can see that our muscle is not very high. So we are really fragile, and one of the restrictions we decided to put on ourselves is that for these three stats, our muscle cannot be more than 1/3 of our other two stats. So in order to raise muscle to 4, at least the base stat, I would have to have mysticality and Moxie 12. Same goes with grit, because grit is what boosts my XP. It can't be more than 1/3 of gumption and glamour. So we are a glamorous beam slinger with some gumption and moxie. Yes, I can see that some people are using the new charity, the new Pride overhaul to emotes. Yeah, if you have channel points, you can use some of them to give the emotes an upgrade. This is a Twitch based thing, and I'm not entirely sure how that works, but yeah, we don't really have any other use for channel points at the moment. We are still working on what we want to do with them. Oh god, Cat-Sized Dragon has put sunglasses on the cow butt. Interesting. glamorous, and gumptious. Yes. So yeah, we've got a bunch of perks, including the stupid walking one that everyone seemed to agree on. Mostly scabs just means that we've walked into so many cactuses, and it gives us a boost to our HP. We can speak with goblins, which leads us to the other restriction. We have determined that unless otherwise provoked, or in cases of self-defense that we can't get out of, goblins and snakes are our friends. So we will not willingly or deliberately harm goblins or snakes while we are out adventuring. Green thumb means that I get more from foraging. I've got some extra resistances. I can talk to skulls, weirdly. I gain experience in fights even when I lose. I can fix things. I've got extra pistol damage, and I've got extra spell damage due to the Song of the Spheres. Thank you very much, Moliette Sue, for giving out those 5 community subs. Welcome to the channel. Lord bless this Jess, Nutzia, Trish Tamata, What Summer, and Sky Eel. Welcome to the channel, courtesy of Moliette Sue. That is much appreciated. Hey Zalia, welcome. Glad you can make it. Also, big shout out for our mods in chat. I've seen Zalia, and I don't know if we will see any others. Probably just Zalia for the moment, but if you do see weird, my water bottle just fell over mysteriously. Okay, so let's get on with what we are doing. Let's have a look at the map, see where we are. I think we just cleared out the way to the west. So the road, so this area here was blocked off previously, while we've worked out how to get enough lumber to build a bridge from Ghostwood, thanks to going backwards and forwards to Ghostwood. We've opened up the route to Frisco. We've still got a bunch of things here that we can look at, but I don't know how much it is. Oh, thank you for the emote, Tafiara. Wow, Tafiara, thank you very much for the 10 tier 1 community gift subs. Wow, welcome to the channel, Sariel the Bard, Misfit Magpie, Gothix, Oxystyle, M Hud, Manic Mushroom 2205, Oscar Loves the Sea, Vague Coffee Cup, and 20 Eyes 20. Thank you very much, Tafiara, for that immense generosity. I should point out, please, we do believe in responsible giving here at Rusty Quill. Please do not give beyond your means. Make sure these are obviously ongoing and prolonged difficult times for folks. So do just be, we don't want to make sure that anyone is out of pocket or anything like that just for supporting us. But thank you very much, everyone, for your support in that respect. So, what shall we do? I know we've missed out a few things. Let's go to the Buffalo Pot. We've got a couple of things down here where we can go. Oh, there was the letters at Roy Bean's house. So let's go to Roy Bean's house. And then I'll talk to our companion, Doc Alice, to see what she thinks about what's on our journal, basically. You see a few buildings off in the distance and spur Joe Spooky toward them to investigate. It turns out to be the old Kellogg sanatorium. You remember reading about this place in the papers. Crazy guy obsessed with bodily and spiritual purity, charging rich people an arm and a leg to eat bad food for a few weeks. Ooh. Shall we go to the Kellogg Ranch and see what it's all about? Yeah, I'm interested to see how they deal with this. So, for anybody who might think that the name Kellogg is is familiar may know of Kellogg's cornflakes. That particular brand. This is the same Dr. Kellogg, who was a doctor, a psychiatrist, and I use the inverted commas very heavily because his methods were, well, let's just come out and say it, not exactly ethical and not exactly founded with a lot of scientific basis. Yeah. But yes, he did run a sanatorium which specialized in diseases of the rich, which is where he invented Kellogg's cornflakes. There is a really good film about him, but I can't remember what it's called. If anyone does remember the name of the film, please put it in chat, because as I say, it was a good watch. If of course, you know, somewhat Road to Wellville, that's it. If somewhat, you know, sensationalized for Hollywood. Wolf Prince 1. He had very strongly held beliefs, yes. Indeed. So we are here at the main building, the gymnasium, a strange barn. Oop, something to forage. So more agave. There we go. So let's go in the main building. As you can see, our character has some silly walks, which with the mask is a bit... Ooh, there's a loose board here with fingerprints. Pry it up. There's a key ring. We've got the Kellogg Ranch key ring. Wow, I can't say that 3 times. Well, I can't say that slowly, let alone 3 times fast. Kellogg Ranch key ring. Kellogg Ranch key ring. Kellogg Ranch. Yeah. So we have a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. Okay, it's a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. Sure. According to this scale, you weigh 47 stone. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. I may be a little hefty, but 47 stone is a little bit out of range, I feel. Years worth of height and weight recording for the ranch's customers. It's the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. Cool. According to this ruler, you are 7 cubits and 9 parasangs tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. I feel that ruler has not been calibrated correctly. Let's see what's in the kitchen first. Uh-oh. It's a combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. The label on this thing says dough press. It's a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot. So, pizzas? Let's yeah, let's ignore that sign. We have a dormitory. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. Wow. There's a skeleton in this bed, and it's wearing weird metal pants. Ooh, armor. Chastity pants. Okay, inventory. Let's have a look. Chastity pants. These pants are optimally designed for preventing access to their content. -5 moxie. I think it would be spectacularly unglamorous to be wearing those, so we won't. Bed is empty. Scrap of paper under the pillow. It looks like a torn out part of a diary page. Supposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I... This bed is covered in bones. Yep, let's take them. We've got 4 skeleton bones. Bed is empty. Bed is empty. Ooh, it's a locker, and it is not. It is not unexpectedly locked. Let's unlock it. The locker is filled with dirty laundry. Assuming that the laundry at the very bottom of the pile was hidden there on purpose because it's really important, you grab it. You get Kurzwit's headband and Kurzwit's pants. Okay, cool. Open it. Bottle of laudanum. Needles. Awesome. Unlock it. The only thing inside is a dusty old diary. Give me them hot secrets. Is this with regards to the screen Einfisch? The edges are getting cut off me. Is anyone else noticing that? I might need to resize the camera. Is anyone else? Okay, right. I do need to resize that. Let me deal with that now. Oh, yes, I can see that that is happening. Right, okay. Let me do a quick resize. Okay, hopefully that is better. Yes. There we go. Right. Okay, so you pick up the diary and blow off some of the dust. The diary of Smith. The first name has worn away, but you can tell it was fewer than 8 letters. Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she'd had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated that the lack of anything much else to do gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favourite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death, rumoured but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke, and that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot her diary when she left. Oh, not particularly hot after all. Unlock. Sugared pork balls, peppermint drops, and the Kellogg Ranch workout regimen. Kellogg's grain flakes recipe and a cowboy chef's hat. Ooh, are those going to be better than what we have? So, combination cowboy hat and chef's hat is popular among camp cooks and people working in restaurants who wish they were camp cooks. +2 spell damage. What have we got with the cultist mark? That's +6 mysticality, so I don't think just boosting our spell damage by 2 is going to be particularly good. Same with the Kurzwit's headband. Speed and 20 hit points, not so great. Let's go back to this. Let's have a look at the workout regimen. So the workout regimen is warm-up stretching, 2 reps of lung expansion, equilibrium maintenance, skeleton vibration, whatever that is, and cool-down stretching. And we've got the Kellogg's grain flakes, 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt, press to 91 psi, and cook for 8 minutes. Okay, interesting. I wonder if that gives us something when we go back to the kitchen. Okay, so we don't have grain. Oops, we've been in there. Let's go back into Kellogg's. Let's go into Kellogg's office then. A grotesque anatomical chart. They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. Well, anyone can get that mixed up. It's the ape skeleton from the petting cemetery. Yep, we'll take that. We fold up the ape skeleton and stuff it in your pocket. Cool, sure. Boy, there sure are a lot of books about enemas on this shelf. Mostly medical journals and Bibles and some old National Geographics. Whoa. Hello. Hello. So you're a ghost hut. Yes, it does appear so. And alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Sure, lay it on me. The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activity. Like what? Smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, nighttime activities. Alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas. Yikes! And the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them any different from any other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? This recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, what's the third step then? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I've invented myself. Neat. And all of this together with what? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for. And it works? Certainly it does. Why, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. Aha. Let's investigate his desk. This desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. However, you find a secret button cleverly hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Here, that's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try and stop me. Well, I never. Do we ransack this guy's desk? Or shall we just be on our way? What say you, chat? Since I suspect there's a task in, following all three of his purity regime. Which I'm probably not that interested in actually doing, but ransack, take his stuff, take what we can, banish him if we can, and run. Okay, let's open the drawer first. You find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labelled Kellogg's grain flakes preparation. You already have the recipe, so there's nothing of use in there. Oh well. Investigate. Press the secret button. A hidden panel slides open on the back wall, revealing a secret room. Dun dun dun. Keep calm, enjoy nothing. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. Huh. Why would you build a secret room like this? Boo. Okay. Let's go and have a quick look at the gymnasium. Aha. Your body is still wrong. Boo. Boo. No to body shaming. Stretchmaster 4000. The lung flexor. And the vibromatic skeletal agitator. Oh, fine. Let's have a look. You strap yourself into the machine, turn it on, make your teeth bang together, and it hurts. Yep. Nope. Okay. Barn door is locked. Unlock the door. You find the correct key and go inside. Whoa, there's a lot of grain in here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. Wow. We've got unlimited grain. Endless stacks of grain. Let's grab one. Bag of mixed grain. Needle in the haystack. Cool. Coil of barbed wire. Okay, cool. We loot that.
Secret room did not meet Anil's standards.
No, it certainly didn't, Are You Here? And thank you very much for the 100 bits. Lots of fertilizer. More needles. More needles. More needles. Yeah. I feel that goes against like the RPG 101 fundamentals. Don't build secret rooms if there is nothing in them. Don't make your players go through the hassle of finding out about secret things if there is no point to them. Oh, Grown Bonanza did not meet his standards. Thank you very much, Are You Here, for giving a gift sub to Mikey, to Happy Go Lucky Scamps. Welcome to the channel, Mike. So I think we're done here, unless actually let's go and try and make the let's go and try and make the flakes and see what happens. Let's load it up, do some cooking. Oh, okay, so this is a thing. Let's abandon the crazy contraption for now. Let's see what we've got in the flakes recipe. So what we are looking for is, let me grab my notepad. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey, Drush Cup. Welcome, welcome. Twitch didn't. Grr. Twitch not giving notifications. Boo. Okay. 4 parts barley. 1 part oats. 3 parts spelt. 91 psi. And 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Wow. 640 Fahrenheit isn't a thing in cooking, is it? I'm guessing because I am a Celsius boy. So we are looking for 4 parts barley. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 part oats and 3 parts spelt. Turn the mixing crank. You turn the mixing crank, your view of the grains in the mixing chamber blurs as it begins to spin at an implausible rate. With a startling cake chunk, hidden parts of the machine spring to life. The glass window of the mixing chamber becomes fogged with steam as the grain is mixed into dough. A few moments later, the dough is expelled as a soft, warm lump. We've got multigrain dough. Cool. Let's press it. Insert the dough. 4 unlabeled bottoms. 4 unlabeled buttons. And a sign that says max press 181. Pressure needle is at 80. We need it to be 91. So, nothing happens when you press the green. Loud hiss as we put that to 85. 86 with the blue one. And the yellow button, right, okay. Oops. So insert your dough. Green button did nothing. That turned it up to 85. That put it to 90. That puts it to 91. Yay! You press the yellow button and the machine slowly compresses the dough you've stuck inside. You've got some perfectly pressed dough. Excellent. You grab your dough and leave. As you're leaving, you'll wonder if the dough is leavened. Oh, groan. Groan. Boo game. Insert the flattened dough. You plop your dough onto a metal tray, helpfully provided, and slide it into the slot in the oven. There are only 2 knobs, one for temperature and one for duration. You decide the knobs in order from left to right. Left is temperature. So you turn that one first. Are you paying attention? There'll be a quiz later. First temperature knob. 413 degrees low, 640 degrees medium, or 988 degrees high. Now, forgive me for saying so, but even in Fahrenheit, those are pretty high. So we'll set it to medium, and we set it to 8 minutes. Yeah, short. The oven dings, and you've got a perfectly cooked tray of toasty flakes. Kellogg's grain flakes. They're great. Yeah. Let's not worry about copyright infringement, shall we, game? Grain flakes purifies your guts. Okay, well, I'm not going to eat those now. Thank you very much, Ex Libris Crow, for the 69 bits. Nice for high temperatures. Okay, I think we're pretty much done at the Kellogg Ranch. Let's go to Roy Bean's house and see. Phew, it's crazy hot out here. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you could end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking towards you. Let's fight them. So I am for anybody who hasn't been here before, who hasn't watched, I'm accompanied by Doc Alice, who has a very serious grudge against skeletons and a special ability that allows her to disable a skeleton in one hit. These have 63 hit points, so that's not a lot. I can do 14 damage to them all. That's not good enough. 31 spooky damage. Butterbean. They're probably not going to hit super hard, so let's take out... can't take out one of them this turn, so let's actually get myself my bean golem friend so that it can act as a soak, and then blast one. Thank you very much, 69 Cookies Gone, for giving 5 community gift subs. Wow. So welcome to the channel, JJ Berries, Fireflies Art, Spooky Sasaf, Matty OK Smith, and Neutron Butt. Thanks to 69 Cookies Gone. And thank you very much, Molietsu, for another nice 69 bits saying Bean Friend. Let us go with taking out one of the skeletons. Saw it in half. I guess with them being all nicely charred, those bones are nice and brittle. 18 fire damage. Okay. Right. That was a bit more damage than I was expecting. And the fact that they didn't actually go for the bean. Okay. Well, I still get XP and I get angry. So we continue to our destination. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Pointy. Roy must perform his morning ablutions outdoors. Let's gussy up a bit and get 5 XP. Haha! 5 XP. We get Master of Flushing. What does Master of Flushing give us? +3 muscle. Okay. Sure. I guess pulling the chain so many times is really helpful. Cool. Hey, Lotus Flare. Don't think I've got anything more this way. Let's go into the house. We get the ubiquitous spittoon. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes, nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Well, that's a pleasant picture. We'll leave that alone. What sort of accent should we give Roy Bean? Yeah, very definitely a certain turn of phrase there, Druttercup. I feel like the cowboy voice is probably a little bit overused. Lotus Flare says the accent of justice. What would justice sound like? Could go weirdly, dodgy Swedish, a la Swedish Chef, but Judge Dredd. Okay, let's try and deepen my voice. Oh, Batman! Yes, I don't think I've used a Batman voice, or if I have, it's probably been for an NPC so long ago. There you go. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Lena Tumbleweed. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. Or I found this letter addressed to you. Well, let's go with the thing. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Huh. Guess you got a point. I found this letter addressed to you. A letter? Justice and jelly beans, Batman. To the Beanmobile. I should have just done the transition there, the Stinger transition there and back again. Done it. The things you remember like slightly too late. Give it to him. He hands over the letter. You hand over the letter. He opens it, reads it, snorts derisively, and tosses it into the fireplace behind him. Thanks anyway. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Huh. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. Well now, I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of a reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen out that direction. Jelly Bean Thieves' hideout. Okay, I'll go get them. Lack of jelly beans is not for sale. Yeah, we can't investigate that. So let's roll on out of here and head to the Jelly Bean Thieves hideout. Oh gosh, very Kevin Conroy Batman. I feel if I'm going to be doing that voice for very long, I am probably going to need a lot of water. Dr. Tate's. Hi everybody, I'm Batbean Jellybat. Oh, actually, hi everyone, I'm Batbean Jellybat. Oh, there's the voice. Right, back of the throat. Okay, good. You stop to investigate a plume of smoke and discover that where it is, there's no fire. The next thing you discover is that it's not so much smoke as the charred ghost of someone who suffered a particularly grisly death. Well, let's fight. We haven't... Oh! Smouldering Ghost has 139 hit points. Ouch. And a mysticality of 40. They've also got hot resistance 100 and I've got fire. I don't think I'm winning this fight, folks. Can't deal spooky damage. Let's see if... Make it flammable. Let's see if I can use that on it. Oh. Alright, well, that makes me hot, wet. Maybe that will give me some resistance. Silver bullet, 20 damage. Gain an AP. Oh, maybe if I disable it for a couple of rounds. Rope 'em. Aha, okay, let's see what we can do then. We'll cast some... that will be all my AP though. Let's make them a butterbean. I can't use skeleton. Let's shoot it. Gosh, that's not a lot of damage. I may just end up having to use all of my lassos on it. Hopefully not. Let's fine. Let's get the golem actually. Let's reduce it again. Shoot it. And hope that I can rope him again. Reduce. Let's just see if I can just make all of their stats so low that sure, let's do it again. Muscle 5, mysticality 20. Shoot. It's done. Okay. Yes, and now I can shoot it for 30 points of damage. Yay! Haha, tactics. Oh, I wasn't sure that was going to work. You blew that old ghost away like a stiff breeze. 53 XP, bit of ectoplasm, and Alice picks up a bone, although it was a ghost. So, uh-oh. Right, Jellybean Thieves hideout. You approach the bandit seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you are, don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, less'n you want to eat lead. Well, that's not very neighbourly. Take a hike, neighbour. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? Well, I don't have Outfoxing 5, so let's try with violence. Oh, that's a lot of people with a lot of hit points. Okay. But at least they don't have resistance. So let's cast this. Let's cast... gosh, that's not a lot of damage. 40 Moxie. Let's try shooting him. Let's blast. In spirit of Monty Python, run away! Oh god, they hit very hard. Wow. I may not even survive this round. Nope. Okay. Haha. You get so angry about losing that fight you pass out. Right. Yeah. Okay, we head back out. I am going to need to up my outfoxing if I want to get past them. So let's have a look at what I've got. Oh, I was 1 away. I'm 50 XP away. Right, I need 50 XP. Let's do our daily regimen of drinks and such. So your food, I can put one thing in my stomach. Hardtack. Well, I've got 4 roasted cow tongues. Oh, actually, I've got 8 cans of tuna. So let's eat that. Let's eat 1. Eat it. You get for tuna. You open the can with your teeth and eat the contents, just like eating an egg. You don't know how to eat eggs the right way either. Cool, says you. Let's see what we can drink. We can drink 3 things because we've got a liver, a liver of 3. So let's go for the Actually, I probably don't need to drink anything right now. And let's see what we've got in potions. Peppermint drops. We've only got 2. Sugared pork balls. Increases your meat drop bonus. Sugar guns to increase our range damage. Why can I eat grave dirt? No. Bottle of laudanum. Coffee. Oh, let's drink some coffee. Caffeinated. No, I don't. Why do we have putrid cow bile and tainted milk? Ugh. Cat's eye candy. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save eating or drinking anything for the now. Let's go to the shop and sell some bits. Just to get rid of our. Although we've got an unlimited inventory, I should probably get rid of some stuff. Okay. We need the rope. Ooh, I've got a beancraft thing. That's cool. Got that artillery saber. Am I using that? Oh no, I'm wearing the spatula. Oh no, I wanted to keep this just in case. The bean iron nugget. Oh, I want to keep that. What am I wearing actually? Let me just remember what I am wearing. Inventory. I've got the rancher's pistol, the spatula, the brass censer, the goblin glass ring, the Kurtzfitz pants, which is +7 muscle, and the overly tanned boots. Okay, right. So I can sell the beanstone pants. Let's sell the 2 brass rings. Cactus bits I'm not going to eat. That gives me spooky resistance in case I need it. Clown knife. Actually, that might come in useful. We'll sell the cow fangs, the cowboy chef's hat. I'm going to keep the crazy electric helmet just in case I may need it for a. I might need it for a. Whatchamacallit? Quest. Let's sell the 6-gun. I hope that wasn't the gun I'm using. No, rancher's pistol. That's what I was using. I need all the dynamite I can get. The fake Pope hat, keep just in case. We're going to sell the lightener. Guffin increases your keep that just in case. We need the hammer. We need the nails. We can sell the coins. There we go. Hardtack. Horrifying concepts of neck makes. Oh yeah, I forgot we picked up a whole bunch of lighteners. Sorry, that's what we're calling the necromancy books. I don't want a skill which says Rain of Teeth. That is not something our character is really in for. Instant grit. Oh, that's muscle. So yeah, let's sell some of that. The jaw harp. That might help. I've got 2 sets of Kurtzfitz pants, so I can sell the other one. Locks and how to pick them. Ooh, I should read that. Lodestone ring, lucky horseshoe, menudo geode. We'll need the old cavalry hat. We can sell. The old engagement ring we will sell. Oh, it says to just sell it. Keep the old wedding ring just in case. That's stench resistance. The ring of getting placed faster. I'll keep that. Santa Clauda's ring. Maybe. Shiny rock we will keep just in case. Oh, I'll keep the owl. St. Beefus's thigh. It's a weapon. I'll keep some of that for now. Angular thorn just in case. A weirdly deformed bone, which I'm wearing. The work boots we will sell. The yeast cover hat. I think we'll sell that because it's not glamorous to wear a hat covered in yeast. Okay, so this gives us nearly 2 grand in meat now, and obviously I will probably be able to sell, pick up things. Let's grab a locker just to be on the safe side because I don't think I have one. Oh no, I've got 3. Haha. And I was going to read the lock picking book, wasn't I? Locks and how to pick them. We were giving lock picking. Do I have lock picking expertise? I think I do. Oh yes, I do. So I can actually sell that book. Locks and how to pick them. I can sell. And I've got a beancraft book as well. Let's read it. So we can use the old bean, a skill to increase my mysticality, or bean wall. Well, we're going to use, because firepower, not the best offense is a good offense, or the best defense is a good offense. So we will go with that. Right then. So I need 50 XP. Where am I going to get 50 XP from? Let's go to the buffalo pile and see if we can find anything there. A shot rings out and you duck just in time to avoid your hat being ruined. A skeleton is standing in the road ahead, arms akimbo, hands over his holster, ready for another quick draw. Oh, he's also literally on fire. I almost forgot to mention that. Well, it's a skeleton, so regardless of how tough it is, Doc Alice can deal with them. So let's just boom and instantly destroy. Ta-da! Yeah. Doc Alice is a little bit OP when it comes to one-on-one bone fights. A red hot pistol. Ooh. Ah! That's a lot of skulls. +4 speed and 13 to 17 on damage. Nice. Oh, but +5 moxie. My speed's already at 10. I don't need that. The moxie is actually probably better for me than actually the damage output. So I think I'm going to leave that. Oh, non-binary star system says, holy cow. Dem bones, indeed. Let's go. Right. Yeah, we got 53. Oh, we did get 53 XP. That's all I need. Thank you very much, Tafiara. Oh, Mike. That's beautiful. But, oh, so Mike says it's a bona fide pile. Oh, grown. Beautiful, but grown. Okay, we'll have a look in there. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Wow. That's quite some buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. Wow. That's quite something. Oh, no. The shadows are really eerie. Okay, well, nothing. It's covered with a bunch of weird cards. Take a look at one. Spitting mutant, disgusting. Pustulant horse, bloody dragon. What kind of game is this? Vomitous organs, bloody duck. Infectious fairy. Nauseating centaur. Okay, I think we get the picture. You hear a lot of activity down that corridor. Chanting, shuffling of robes, clattering of bones. Scary stuff. You shouldn't really go down there. Okay, well, let's check out what the other one is. Ooh. Ooh-hoo-hoo. It's covered in big beakers. Take one. Oversized chemical beaker. Giant vat of blood. Vat of milk. Vat of ichor. Vat of lemonade. Right. Let's get some lemonade. You have no idea what you're trying to make here. You sure you want to mess with this stuff? Yep. You open the faucet and fill the beaker with a lemonade. Okay, so there's obviously some recipe, yeah, that we probably need, but let's have a look. Buffalo pile storage assembly. What are you doing with storage assembly? Assembling buffalo? Atop the slab there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. That's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in possession of the bones necessary to fill in the indentation. Sure. The shelves are filled with hundreds of crates full of buffalo and human bones carefully sorted. You don't really have anything you want to do with human or buffalo bones right now. So while you appreciate how organised these guys are, there's nothing really here for you. So let's leave the shells alone. You look through the bars and see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there. 3 to a cell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You could let some out if you wanted, but they all look pretty angry. Do we want to let the skeletons out? We haven't had any in-game rituals in a while, says Charcoal. No, we haven't. Although, there is one right back at the beginning that I don't think I still have all the ingredients for. Probably need to look that one up again. So, yeah, Minotaur vibes. And yes, I pronounce it the European way, folks. Minotaur, not Minotaur. Mikhail Yates Levine says let them out. So that's one vote for letting them out. Keep them in captivity or release the skeleton friends, release the bad cows. Given that we're probably going to have to fight them, chat, as it says, do it and fight. Okay, we'll try one and see how bad they are. They've got 100. Huh. Okay, so we've got buffalo soldiers and cursed buffalo soldiers, which I don't know how I feel about that actually, chat. Well, they've got cover, so which one's the most? That's 103, 108, and 101. So I'll save that one for Alice. That one's got cover though. What's this? Use the old bean. Okay, let's up our thing, because what we're literally looking for is 3 rounds of action to let Alice work her medical magic. Ooh, 70 spooky damage. That's not bad. Aha. Let's take out this one with the sawbone. Boom. Okay, they're going to be using magic. Oh, wow, okay. They do hit hard. Hey, broke down the barrier, right. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got regen. Haha. Let's do more spooky damage. Oh, come on. 1 hit point. Leave them on 1 hit point. Fine. Boo, RNG, boo. Let's just shoot it. Bang! There we go. Sawbone, a marital tour of misguided medicine, says Sapphire Spider. What's that in relation to? Gain 129 XP. Blech. Some of them hadn't finished decomposing. You gain 148 meat. Okay, so I think this is possibly somewhere if we needed to like grind to level up. We could have done that. Thank you very much, Tafiara, for the 300 bits. They really should use scented candles in here. Well, let's flush it. It's a little wooden container filled with reading material. Ooh, yes, advanced beancraft. Cool. Although I suspect I probably have all the spells I need now. This is clearly a bad toilet. Hey, 7 XP. Pile of trash. Discipline slip. Let's have a read of that in a moment. How far does this go down? Looks like one of the Necromancer's cultists got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be richly eviscerated. Nothing personal, it's just corporate policy. You read over the infraction listed on the slip. Looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious. Should check that out. Does that give me something on the map? No, okay. Let's carry on going down then. Bones rule! Let's pick the locker. Black Hood, Buffalo, Tranquilizers, and 135 meat. Okay. A Spartan cot. You settle in amongst the thick black robes. It's pretty comfortable. Let's wait. Ah, you wait and finally hear some noises outside as a couple of cultists pass through on their way from somewhere to somewhere else. You don't catch much of what they say, but what you do hear is, get it straight, Doug. Milk before Ica, soldier wakes up quicker. Milk before Ica, soldier wakes up quicker. Okay, so milk before Ica. Milk before Ica. You wait a little while longer, and the cultists pass through again. This time you overhear something different. No, Doug, that's not it at all. Remember, blood before milk, as obsolete as the word thilk. That's a kind of a stretch. Blood before milk. Let's wait some more. Wait a little longer, and the cultists pass through again. This time you overhear something different. Milk before Ica. Soldier. Okay, that's. Let's do it again. This time you overhear something different. Ica after blood. Way to go, stud. Why is Doug having so much trouble with this? Okay, I think this has given us milk before blood. Ritual is good. Doug, why can't you get this? Probably because it doesn't rhyme. Oh, okay. These should actually be multiple people. Okay. Milk before blood. Right, okay. Oh, this has given us a whole bunch of things. So we're looking for the good thing. So milk before Ica. Ica after blood. And milk before blood. So I think what we would need is milk, blood, Ica. Let's just check. Ica before blood is a bad idea, bud. Okay. Well, let's leave because I think we've got enough there. And at this point, I am going to take a quick break. So let us take a quick break. I'm going to run a quick ad as well. So help us just on that front. I don't know. Taffy asked, what about the lemonade then? Yeah, maybe just lemonade is lemonade. Because even cultists need to have something to slake their thirst. So I'm going to quickly jump to a break and be back in a couple of minutes. Go refresh your drinks, take meds, get up, stretch, and we'll be back in a few moments. Hello, welcome back everyone. Hope you all managed to have a decent break, refresh your drinks and whatnot. Hope you all liked the new break art, courtesy of our amazing producer April. As you can see, we've given the art, the general art and the look of the stream a little bit of an overhaul now that we are expanding the RQ Streams project. Folks may have seen the first part of that last Sunday when Helen became the first new face on the channel and did a wonderful cooking stream. You can catch the VOD of that still. And now that we're partnered, those VODs will be up for 60 days. So not just the 2 weeks, you have a full 2 months to catch up on those if you so wish. We will still be archiving them on our YouTube channel, although obviously there's a little bit of a backlog at the moment. And obviously there is still a donation link to the Black Curriculum if folks who weren't there want to make a donation or vice versa. We're obviously you don't need to bother sending us donation receipts or anything like that, but thanks to your generosity on Sunday, we managed to contribute I think it was close to £1,600 for the amazing work of that organisation. So thank you very much for all of your assistance on that. Yes, so we've covered all the bits. I took a few moments to go and grab myself some chocolate. This is from the amazingly generous gift that some of you sent me for my birthday last week, and this is the first inroad, the Green and Black's butterscotch that. The first inroads into that hamper that I am making. As those who are here for the birthday stream all have seen on the Discord over the last couple of days, Bryn and I have a lot of cake in the fridge at the moment. There is still plenty in there. Oh gosh, it's almost too gold. Green and Blacks really do package it well. I almost feel guilty for breaking into it. And hey Hannah, welcome to this evening's chill activities. Oh gosh, let's see. I've never had the Green and Black butterscotch before. I've had actually very little Green and Blacks generally, although their ginger is lovely. Yeah. Let's just. Nibblick 3 says, I never feel guilty about opening chocolate. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. Sorry, eating into the microphone. Wow. It's also really warm here. Oh, that's nice. That is... That is so nice. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get back to the game. I can't sit here just eating chocolate in front of you for a whole evening. That's probably not a good thing to do, or at least not without renaming recategorizing the scene. And it says opening is one thing, demolishing in one sitting is another. Neither should come with guilt. Yeah, that's true. No feed shaming. We should not feel bad about the food we consume, because that way leads to problems and self-image issues. And one of the things that I am trying to be better at is my own body and self-esteem issues. Oh gosh, that's nice. Right, let's get back to the game. So we are, for those of you who are just joining us, my name is Anil. I'm community manager for Rusty Quill, and we are playing West of Loathing. Let's transition. A humorous stick figure RPG with a lot of puns, bad cows, and dodgy voices. I see a lot of hearts and Derek Hearts. Thing. Yeah, I obviously difficult. It's one thing. It's one thing to say. It's another thing to actually to live and believe it. But these are things that we must try. Yes. Waragu says, if anyone is interested, Food Psych podcast has helped me unlearn a lot of my internalized fat phobia. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I will try and look that up. Someone else who does really good work in this area is the Danish comedian Sophie Hagen. She does a lot of work and has a book out about society's attitude towards fat people and the fat phobia in society. And she's on Twitter. I think it's at Sophie Hagen or at the Sophie Hagen. I'll look that one up. And she does a lot. She does talk a lot about that. She was part of the Guilty Feminist podcast for a while. So folks may recognise the name from that. Meg sometimes says, yes, I love and have learned so much from Sophie. Yeah, she is a lovely person. And someone who I'm very glad I've had the pleasure of meeting and talking to. Yeah. So let's get back to the game. So we are deep underground in the Cultist cavern, and we think we have a recipe for whatever drink that is that they are. Right. We don't have lockpicking 3, and I need outfoxing before I need. There is a wicked-looking leather tome on this. Wicked-looking leather-bound tome on this pedestal. Well, let's take it. Oh, it's another light net. Good, that can be sold. Buffalo Pile entryway. Ah. Sorry, did I just come out of there? Okay. Oh, maybe if I put the cult. What happens if I put the? Oh wow, the hood gives me 9 spell damage. I wonder if I put that on. Will that help? Or do I need cultist robes as well? Okay, go elsewhere, right. Let's go back to clothing. Put the cultist marks back on. Let's try and make a beaker of something. What have we got? Beaker. Well, let's fill this one full of lemonade and see. Let's collect some. The steam from the reaction causes the lemonade faucet to get clogged up. Okay. The boiling subsides, and what left in the beaker is. There's a saying in the scientific community: lemonade in, lemonade out. You've definitely proved it. You've got a beaker of lemonade. And life did give me lemons. Cool. Let's take one. So what we were going for? Milk. Ichor after blood is bad. Milk before ichor. Blood before milk. No, sorry. We wanted milk, then blood, then ichor, I think. So milk, then blood, then ichor. Liquid begins to bubble. The intense heat of the reaction fuses the ichor spigot into a useless mass of metal. What's left in the beaker is... Ooh, when the smoke clears, you're left with a beaker full of a liquid that is unmistakably buffalo reanimating fluid. It's unmistakable because somehow the reaction caused the beaker to become labelled, and the label says it's buffalo reanimating fluid. That's just science! Drushkup says, just imagining someone coming into this stream cold, going milk, blood, yeah. I feel that's the same with people entering horror streams generally. Not that this is a horror stream, but beaker full of foul bubbling liquid. Ooh, lemonade gives me 15 moxie. Wow. Can I get another? Yeah. Okay, let's go and get some more lemonade. The faucet is clogged shut. Okay, well at least I've got a... okay, so I haven't got any buffalo skeleton. Okay. I wonder if fighting them does actually any good, but let's carry on going. And head out. Obviously there's probably something to do there with cultists at a later stage. What we wanted to do was up our outfoxing so that we can get actually go and outfox those jelly bean thieves. Oh, Wandering Sally. Let's have a look and see if Wandering Sally has anything interesting. Pickaxes, blank soap. No, nothing interesting. Oh well, I might as well sell the books then. We don't want Dark Howdy. There was another book we had, wasn't there? Did we have a second book? Or was it just the one-liner? I thought we had two. No? Okay. I must have been mistaken. So, let us head back to the thieves. You see a splash of colour out of the corner of your eye, and it turns out to be a giant multicoloured banner hung across the front of an old army fort. We've discovered Fort of Darkness. Let's continue to where we're heading, though. So, don't know who you think you are. So, oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With science. Listen, I'm from the Federal Horrible Wildlife Bureau. You fellas didn't steal a jar of jelly beans. You stole a jar of rare south of the border rainbow earwig eggs. Roy was holding them in quarantine for me till I could pick them up for questioning. If you don't hand them over before they're hatched, they're all going to have a thing like a rhinoceros beast. You're all going to have things like a rhinoceros beetle married a slug, but read ahead before you start. If you don't hand them over before they hatch, you're all going to have things like a rhinoceros beetle married a banana slug burrowing into your brains before morning. Now, how about it? Well, maybe we'll just leave you to help yourself. Good. Cool. Let's go back to Roy. And return jar number 1. Howdy, Lena.
you recovered that jar of jelly beans by any chance?
What? Did I not? I thought I did. Wait. Oh, hang on. Aha! Right, I didn't actually pick it up. Right. It's missing beans. Mint jelly beans. The bandits need a food supply. Sure. Vienna blood sausages and instant grits. Cache of ill-gotten goods. So we've got nails, wine, kerosene, and another Kurtzfit headband. Okay. Pretty nice bedroll. Must have stolen it from a hiker. Open this crate. Yes! Dynamite! And more ill-gotten goods, nails, and kerosene. Cool. Let's go back. Hannah says Jellybean Museum is more sensible than the Pencil Museum in the Lake District. I've been to that museum. I think it's a really good museum. Now, it's in Keswick for I think it's in Keswick for if I remember correctly. Yeah, me and the ex did a Lake District trip by Stixer. I liked that museum. I thought it was pretty interesting. Admittedly, there isn't a lot to do in the area, but you know, they had some really interesting history about not just how like pencils are made and things like that, but they have some really interesting history about how pencils and pencil manufacturing factory was used during the Second World War to manufacture like secret, like basically the stuff that Q makes for James Bond, yeah. So there's a bit of like the secret history of pencil manufacturers, and I can't remember which department was it. It's like MI2, which is responsible for military procurement, or something like that. Though. Like it's a little bit rusty because it's been several years since I went there. That museum is the running joke of the British Isles. It's right, maybe, but I say I've been to worse museums. It's small, yes, but it has a lot of charm. I feel. And it's pretty well it's reasonably well curated. I will say that, and as I say, there isn't a lot of things to do in Keswick, other than being the base. That says more about my museum choices than the greatness of the museum. Hey.
Howdy, Lena. You recover that jar of jelly beans by any chance?
Sure did.
Wabi. Thank you kindly, Lena. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellows. Couldn't understand a word what they were saying, but they were very insistent.
Which way did they go?
Northwest, to that huge old cactus folks call Old Grandad. Here, I'll mark it on your map, but you can't miss it.
Thank you very much. Are you
Anil has convinced me next time I visit England I'll visit the Pencil Museum.
Hooray! Seriously, I always learn something I didn't about. Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about in museums. Yes, educational and chill. That is what I am going for here. Okay, so we have a new location of Old Grandad. You see, what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of this region has spurred Joe Spooky towards it. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering black stone cow monolith. Anybody could make that mistake, really. Yeah, let's attack it. Wow. Yeah, it's got 73 hit points. Let's reduce its mysticality. Let's shoot it. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, if it's only doing that much, that's fine. I regen more than that. Give it 56 hot. Boom. How you make it hot like that, I'm not entirely sure. And then blast. Boom. We've got Ungul's Horn and a Bull Ring. Cool. Hannah says, I've been to a wool museum in Wales that was 95% gift shop. Wow. I want to go to the Kimchi Museum if it still exists. Ooh. Where would that be, Octopus Gallery? Shy Magpie says education chill. How about edu chill? Since sticking edu on the beginning of things seems to have been all the rage back in like the 90s with edutainment. Oh, I've not been to the Heather Museum. Is that in Glasgow? I think getting a premise is cheaper if a museum than a shop. Pretty sure it was a tax dodge. Yeah, that's possible. Ooh, look at the size of that thing. Are any of these cactuses? No. Oh, Grandad exterior. Oh, Grandad feet. Huh. Oh, dang it out, dang nabbit. The guard blocks your path. Hey, hi, no climbing for humans. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblin stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans? Little colourful sugar things? Oh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. The what? Anyway, no upstairs for humans. Maybe we can trading? No trading, but you can be bribing me. Okay, cool. What are you wanting? A candy bar. A good human candy bar of the bubbles having, you knowing it? Do you mean this? Bar of soap? Oh, yes. Wonderful. Thanking you. Can I climbing now? Sure. Hooray! What's that? Ooh. What's that? Pile of goblin junk. There's a gash in the wall of the cactus here, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. Ow. There's another goblin here, blocking for another ladder. Hello. No climbing for a human. Too bad. Can I bribing you to letting me climbing? Oh. Okay. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious vein is being in the other room, but had losing my tap. Okay, I'm being right back. Do I have something I can use on it? Don't have a tap, I don't think. Or it would have given me the option. No, I'm going to need a tap of some kind. If you were a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk? What? 40 mysticality or 40 moxie? Yeah. Oh. Do I have anything I can use to boost my... So, I'm at 31 mysticality, yeah? Do I have anything that will give me plus 9? Let's go to our consumables. I need 9 mysticality. Muscle and mysticality by 5. Let's see about potions. I don't want to use the lemonade just yet. I'm not drinking tainted milk. Don't make me game. Okay, I think if I drink 2 lots of burial whiskey, let's drink that. Let's drink that. And that should give me 41 mysticality. Not entirely sure how drinking whiskey gives me spell power, but yeah, let's make a tap. You bolt a flange onto a pipe, then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but it's a tap. You also found an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Nice. So let's tap it, and we've got cactus syrup. Hello, having a syrups? Yes. Hooray! The guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It's both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper bribing? Of course you are. Get some goo. Lather, rinse, repeat. Yes. This time the guard moves away from the ladder, so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Excellent. What's in here? Table is covered with flasks. Okay, so it's chemical stuff. They're probably going to have to mix up something. Hello. Hi. Hi, can I... Nope. Okay, can I... Yep, bring me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. Okay, I'll go get that then. Well, at least you was forthright. Table is covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all the other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different coloured liquids and powders and stuff. Let's make a goblin elixir. Well, that's easy for you to say. Look for some instructions. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer that looks maybe like instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. So let's just start mixing up ingredients. Red juice, black powder, indigo liquid. What do you think we should start with? Yes, welcome to anybody who is just joining us. If you have missed earlier episodes, I think this is something like episode 6 or 7 of West of Loathing. You can catch up with our with the start of the run through on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rusty Quill, and there is a playlist of our past shows on there for things which have gone off Twitch. Indigo is pretty. Let's start with that. Indigo. Aha! I did put a command in. Excellent. I couldn't remember if I did that. So those of you saying indigo, there is black powder sounds like an explosive, so I like it. Says Lord Bless the Jess. Oh, I didn't, did I? Oops. Apologies. Thank you very much, mods. Much appreciated. Indigo is let's take a moment for Anil's Fact Corner. Indigo is a remarkably apt color for this, because indigo dye is extracted from a plant which has the scientific name, or at least traditional indigo, if you're using it for fabric and such, is extracted from a plant which has the scientific name indigo anil, which is also where you get a chemical called aniline from. which is a very is a thick, viscous, noxious chemical used in petrochemical refining, I think. But yes, let's start with some indigo then. You add some indigo, so we can add some clear ooze, some violet oil or blue granules. Well, let's go violet. Let's stick with the purple colours. Add some mauve lumps, some orange fluid, or some white flakes. Well, let's stick with the purple colours and add mauve. Stir it up, shake it up, spit it, throw it out the window and start over again. Stir it up. You stir the mixture with a glass rod. The mixture turns grey and starts to bubble like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. I guess. Oh, wow, we're getting different things each time. Let's go orange oil, some chartreuse fluid, indigo powder. Shake it up. You carefully pour the mixture into a cocktail shaker and give it a good shake before pouring it back into the beaker. The mixture turns red and starts to bubble like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. It smells terrible, though. Let's keep it. You pour it into a proper flask. Who knows? Maybe it is a deadly poison or anything? We've got goblin elixir. Okay. Hi, ready for bribing? Yes, here's your elixir, probably. Oh, good, yes. The goblin moves away from the ladder and takes little sips from the flask, savouring the flavour. Is it good? Yes, perfect. Huh, cool, alright. That's disconcerting. You can't get to the jelly beans because of all the flailing goblin limbs in that pile. You should be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 10 more goblins worth of mass, or distract them some other way. How do I... Dynamite? No. So why is it not giving... Ah, okay. Holy crap, if this wasn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what that was. Hey, guys, those jelly beans, can I too be having them? Oh, what? No, our fruit rocks. No! No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not you for taking. Jeez Louise. Well, what's your plan for dealing with this horror? Talk to it? But not looking like you're eating them. A jar is still full. What? Eating? Fruit rock's not for eating. Fruit rock's just for looking at. You just looking at them? Not fitting through floor hole. Can't leave room. Fruit rock's only entertainment being. Good grief, that's sad. Let's try and help them out. Okay, how about I teaching you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at. Okay, sounding good. I agree. I'm not certain. What better than fruit rocks looking at? 20 questions! You teach the goblins how to play 20 questions, and once you get them over the initial hurdle of a goblin being neither animal, vegetable, nor mineral, they pick it up pretty fast. Soon they're so focused on the game, they stop paying attention to you entirely. Excellent. Get 'em. So we've got green apple jelly beans. Nice. Actually, let's not bother going back all the way down there. Whew. Crazy hot. Let's fight the skeletons. Oh, 3 of them. Okay. Let's say we just need to let the spell. Let's take one out. Yeah, hopefully this isn't gonna... Yeah, I'll be able to regenerate most of this. That's not a problem. All we're doing basically is buying time for Doc Alice to be able to... to take them out. Although 61 damage, not bad, and we can instantly destroy that. And we got victory. Yeah, skull chips, loose teeth, and gold tooth. Cool. Let me just check what time it is. Okay, we're coming up to 7. So let's go back in. Go, Roy. Hi.
How you doing on them jelly beans, kid?
Got him.
Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here too. The goblins didn't eat any.
It's a long and weird story.
Well, never mind then. You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They were stolen by a gang of damn hippies.
Oh, wow. Okay. They were quite sweet goblin friends in non-binary star system.
You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They were stolen by a gang of damn hippies.
Why'd they take them?
Heck, who knows what hippies thinking. All I know is they took off, headed south and a little bit west.
Shroom Cave. Okay. Let's head to the Shroom Cave. We have to try and fight it again. Well, let's try and do the same. Oh, I've only got one. I've only got one thing though. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Cast the bean. Rope 'em. Drop them Moxie. Shoot. Bash. Yeah, can't do anything with that. We'll reduce their Moxie. Mysticality again. Shoot. This is going to be a bit tough because I don't have any more rope. So I didn't see any in the shops, which was a bit annoying. So okay, good. Right, if we can keep doing that, then hopefully I've dropped them sufficiently that this is now a foregone conclusion. Excellent. Hannah says, little known fact, it was actually me pretending to be Liam Neeson pretending to act in Taken. It was a very layered performance. Yeah, I am frequently mistaken for Liam Neeson. That is a gosh darn fact. Hannah's Fact Corner. So we get some more ectoplasm as we head to the Shroom Cave. The AM dial. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope that's right. That sounds. It sounds exhausting to do that voice. I will say that I probably couldn't keep it up for any significant length of voice work, or at least not without being able to take a frequent rests of voice. I can't boost. Do I have? I've got 800. Wow, I'm back up to 887 XP. So let us boost my Moxie. Although I do want to. So I've maxed out Outfoxing. Hellbender is. Oh, spell damage. Foraging requires 6. Actually, yes. Let's up my foraging. I can forage really fancy goods, and that will get me the loco weed. Cool. So what does loco weed extract do? Gives you 2 action points when used in combat. Ooh, that could be very useful. Anything which improves the action point economy is not a bad thing. Is anyone else a little bit concerned that these mushrooms have cow-like markings dappled on them? Ooh. Someone lost a very dirty knapsack. A mushroom map. Aha. This hand-drawn map covered in grubby fingerprints. This map is labelled shroom locations and shows a weird convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognise the X as this very cave. The source of the trail looks like it's right near that weird fort full of dirty weirdos. Okay. Aha. This cultist is totally zonked out. The cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs litter the floors around him. Well, let's be an adventurer and loot. Skeleton bone, human ashes, ew, and a sticky note. What does the sticky note say? There's a sticky note with a magic word written on it. Pure security practice. The note says abracadabra. That's got to be important. You stick the note in your journal. Okay. So I'm guessing we head to... I'm guessing we head to the fort. You hear gunshots and someone is shouting nearby and decide to investigate. This instinct is basically what separates an adventurer from a sane person. Fair. Oh, yes, of course, Lolly6818. They're mushrooms. I'm very much more used to the Minecraft mushrooms, which are red with white spots. Pie Lady's Fasting says, oh, to be a cult member passed out on the mushroom cave. Yes. You find a bandit in scorched and blackened clothes, wildly firing his pistol at the scenery. Everything he shoots bursts into flames somehow. Go to hell, cactus. Go to hell, scorpion. Go to hell, rock. Looks like we've got a real character here. Here's a second opinion. He's nuts. Yes, Doc Alice has the voice of Dr. Beacon from the Hatterful Boyfriend playthrough, for anyone who remembers those early streams. Just sending a little scenery to the cowlords below. How about I send you too? You'll make fine and dandy pets for my masters. No, thank you. Question his beliefs. When you say you're sending stuff to hell, you don't mean that literally, do you? Huh? Well, sure. You see it burst into magical fire and all. Well, yeah, but that's just because your gun is magically setting things on fire. Hell hasn't got anything to do with that. But look, let me see your gun. They said to knock it off. They've got plenty of rocks and cactuses and stuff in hell already. Well, dang, hope I didn't make them mad or nothing. Is it customary to tip messengers for hell? Yes. Yes, it is. We gain 46 meat. Rakeen says, another cross stream. Yes, apologies. Some of the voices will get reused because I have a limited vocal range. Okay, Lotus Flare, take care. You're going to bounce over to some Sherlock nonsense. Fair. Yes, for anyone interested, I will say that Tim and Amy are streaming over on the Brothers Meredith channel. I think they will have just started. We'll probably go for another 15-20 minutes, maybe. See how long it takes us to get to the end of the thing, and then we'll probably go raid them. Drop folk in there. So all of these cannons have flowers stuck in the barrel. Ah, Fort of Darkness. Right. Aha, loco weed. Harvest. Let's use some binoculars. You scan the horizon but don't see anything we don't know already. Cool. Harvest. Yep. Let's go in here. Oh dear, blissed out. This guy seems in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobbler's tools around him. Hi there, these are some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale? Huh? Oh, no. I mean, I'd like to sell them to you. They aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny how one assumes that, but no. These were all made by elves. Elves? Yeah, man, like little elf guys. They're kind of hard to see, just out the corner of your eye, you know. But I'll be just kind of standing here and and then I'm like, oh hey, got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh? I made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making it though. Don't know why. Weird. Yeah, multi-stream is possible, although there may be a little bit of a dissonance watching me play this and them trying to do a proper investigation. But I can't remember off the top of my head how to do the multi-stream link. Okay. You seen any jelly beans? Jelly beans? Weird. No, I haven't seen anything like that. Ask the elves, maybe. I'll give that a shot. You should open up a boot store. Huh? A store to sell your boots in. They're not mine though. Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open up a really nice shop there. Oh, that's a pretty long trip. But like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know. I'll let you know if I think of anything. Can't loot them. This young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive travelling clothes, though hardware has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Wow, hi, a new face. My name's one sec. Irene. She giggles. Everyone here calls me Mushroom, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm Lena. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never go around to continuing, you know. We're like a big, happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things if you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favourites. I have a spare pair of mushroom pliers too if you want to pick your own. Okay, cool. Would you like to buy a mushroom or a pair of mushroom pliers? Let's buy the pliers, sir. Here you go. I'd share the location of my secret mushroom hunting cave with you, but I lost my knapsack with my map in it. And I don't think I could explain how to get there in just, like, words. Good luck, though. Thanks. You seen any jelly beans? Oh, yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. Oh, they were in my lounge. Where's your lounge? I don't quite remember. It's only their part of the time, anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's not buy a mushroom for 1,000. What's in here? Oh, wow. What are these bones? Hi, I'm Lena. Teeth, clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow, okay. You seen any jelly beans? Teeth, jawbone, teeth. I see. Do you know anything about a lounge? Teeth, lumbar vertebra. Okay, that makes sense. Let's give her some bones. You hand her an armload of bones and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't discern. Eventually, having chosen the best two from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something basically that looks like a sword. Neat. Thanks. Let's give her some more bones. Okay. Let's leave her. Hi, I'm Lena. Salutations, Lena. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can I interest you in the discussion of the particulars of Curtsian philosophy, Lena? Sure, why not? The Talking Dude begins, and you immediately tune out. Blah, 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 blah. Ontological argument against blah, 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 blah. Niblick 3, no bones about it, she knows what she wants. Indeed. Yes, I agree. Blah, as opposed to blah, blah. Dialectical materialism, blah. Try not to yawn. You keep him talking with the subtlest of body language. Blah, blah, blah. As opposed to Schopenhauer. Blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Blah, 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 blah. Dispositional and a current belief. Blah. Your posture alone is enough to keep him talking. Blah. Propositional calculus. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, as opposed to blah, 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 blah. The meaning of life. Blah. Blah, a priori. Blah. Of course that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, let's walk away at that point. Oops. You seen any jelly beans? Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And if what I see as jelly beans are different from what you see as... Cut the crap before I cut it for you. No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest and, dare I say, the most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? I have been there, but for some inexplicable reason, I was never invited to return. Inexplicable. I would self-actualize by returning on my own, but I don't quite remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It's quite frustrating. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Curtsian philosophy, Lena? No, thank you. Lord bless his chest says, I think I dated this dude in college. Oh, man. Slight aside, he definitely... Actually, do you want me to carry on with the game, or do you want story time? Because I have got a story here that I could probably... well, I'd say a slight interlude. But I wish this. I do love a good argument for it. Story time. Yeah, I should have said. So okay. So slight story time. Yeah, let's go back to main for this. Diversionary interlude. Yeah. So, I was at university 1998 to 2002. I didn't come out until I was 19. So it was that was when I came out to a bunch of my friends and such. But still, I was still very shy. Like, I was very shy at uni. Like, I didn't join up with like many societies or such. And when I tried going to the university LGBT SOC, it wasn't great. And I didn't really gel with anyone there. So it was in my third year. So this would be 2002. Because I took a year off in the middle there due to mental health issues, and I decided there was not that I decided. So that year, there was a new local dating website started up specifically for folks in and around Cambridge. I think it was I think it was a student-driven project or something like that. And so I I signed up, got a profile, and started having a few conversations with guys, and arranged to meet up with one particular guy who seemed interesting. We met on one of the bridges overlooking the River Cam at the backs, and we started chatting and went for a coffee. And it turned out that he was a PhD philosophy student, a philosophy grad, and basically just spent an hour and a bit talking about existentialism and such, without any real indication that this was supposed to be a date. And although, to be fair, he said about halfway through that it was like he was actually using the site to look for interesting people to talk to rather than actually dating. We hung out for probably about an hour and a half just chatting, then we went our merry ways and never saw each other again, and I didn't really bother using the site anymore. Slight diversion for Anil's past dating history. A lot of it was talking at and me, because, like, especially, I mean, I say 19-year-old Anil. This is 21-year-old Anil, whose background is science with a little bit of languages. I'm not a philosopher, and I had very little understanding of philosophy at that time. And he was one of these, like, I can say this now, he was one of these very kind of like condescending kind of folk, the kind of person who will start a conversation with a very leading tone, and that they're trying to get you to wander down a path. And it felt like I was jumping through hoops just to gain some sort of just to gain the next little bit of interest, or to continue the conversation. If it's not philosophy, it's physics. Yeah, my physics is awful as well. Exactly. I'm Fish says, I have exactly 0% time patience for that. Nowadays I do. Back then, impressionable Anil, who wasn't really familiar with dating or anything like that, was kind of like trying to jump through those hoops, but then realizing I was getting frustrated and trying to be polite about it. So yeah. Oh, that's very cute. That's very cute. Non-binary star system. Noah says dangling by his toes. Oh, that's very quick. Fancy George Jones, that kind of academic philosopher. Yep. The one who's just basically trying to show off that they look clever and such. But obviously, I didn't realise that at the time, or at least I didn't get an inkling until towards like the end of the conversation. And then when I was processing it afterwards, it's like, oh right, yeah. Yeah, I should have chucked him in the cam. Like, the things you think about like way after fact, but yeah. But yeah, just as a weird aside that's spurred on by this. So let's get back to the game. Let's see if we can finish off this quest, and then we will probably call it there. So we're trying to find the lounge, and Todd, I think, is who we are looking for. This woman is rocking back and forth, making sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Hi. You seen any jelly beans? If I knew where there were jelly beans, don't you think I'd be there eating jelly beans instead of making these dumb noises? Fair point. Anything about a lounge? What I wouldn't give for a lounge. I mean, this couch is great, but if it was in a lounge, wow. Tafiero says red flags look just like regular flags when wearing rose-colored glasses. Yeah, they really do. Let's hand her a draw harp. You give her the draw harp. What's this? It's a kind of musical instrument. You bite the narrow part and then, well, basically do what you've been doing. She gives it a few experimental twangs and boings and then knocks out a sweet riff. Wow, this thing's like a revelation. Thanks. I feel like maybe I should take the show on the road. Maybe try the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater? Sounds good to me. Thanks again. Hey, I'm glad I didn't sell that to... Hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Yes, I'm Todd. Lena, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked. Right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. I see. If you have any Lactaria ditypica mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion. You seen any jelly beans? No. I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they're that kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. I heard they got them in Frisco. That doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. Do you know where Irene's lounge is? Oh yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude, but if you don't mind, it's in that cave where we get all of our mushrooms. I didn't see any lounge there. It's you gotta be He jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind him and winks at you. Okay, right, so there's one more tent that we'll have. Oh wow, well, it's hypnotic. Yeah. Ooh. Army supplies. Ooh, a military school class ring. Nice. Bullets. There's a bunch of military manuals. They all look too complicated, except for one. Cannon loading for idiots. One of the drawers is open. The last entry says she was buried in plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Remember 420, folks. Ooh, we can crack the safe. Excellent. Got an army issue cider gun. Nice. Does that do more? We've got a rancher's pistol that does 10 to 13. And 13.7 with the 5 Moxie as well. So that is going to get used. Excellent. That is good. Cannon loading for idiots. How to load a cannon, which on a reading level is more or less equivalent to illiteracy. The book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Cool. Ooh, pistol attack damage. 6 mysticality but 4 muscle. No, we'll keep the spells because primary attack is magic. So we need to go to the shroom cave, harvest some mushrooms. Oh, we found Madness More Mine. Let's go and harvest some mushrooms. Oh, is that it? Right. Surely mushroom plucking pliers. Surely I should be able to find some here? No. Am I missing something? Not those ones. Oh, do I have to go and buy one from... do I have to actually buy it off Irene? I think I probably do, don't I? Oh, the doc had an exclamation point. Ah, do you hear chanting? You mean like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 kind of thing? That seems pretty typical military training pattern to me, push-ups and all. Yeah, but the sitar music is weird. Oh, did she have a an exclamation mark when we were at the cave? Let's go back to the cave just to see. Aha. I keep forgetting about that. What's up, Doc? I can't believe we haven't encountered that one before. Thank you very much, Tafiara, for pointing that out. I remembered I had this book about mushrooms with me. You better take a look at it if you're going to be fooling around with these things. The wrong ones can mess the body up real bad. You got item mycology, yourcology. Thanks, Doc. Sure, don't mention it. Thanks for the reminder. Cool, let's read this. Teaches about all kinds of mushrooms. It's a book about mushrooms, printed on paper which is made from trees which mushrooms sometimes grow on. Really makes you think. You've got a perk, passing fair mycologist. After you finish reading the book, you absolutely might misplace it. Cool. Does that give us... you can identify useful or dangerous mushrooms. Aha. Does that give me the option here? Aha! You recognize this. It's the extremely hallucinogenic Lactarius dirtyhippica. Harvest it. So we can look out for another one. There was another one around here, wasn't there? Yep, there we go. Harvest it. So let's go back to the fort. In we go. Nope. Tumble along. No. Let's find Todd. Nope. Right. In fact, I do. Got Dirty Hippica extract. Go easy on this stuff. It has a real kick to it. Back to Shroom Cave. The already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while stinging, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of pyrobobes. Right. Ooh, that's a lot of bad cows. That's a lot of bad cows. And this will only do 17 damage. Right. Okay. Let's get our standard operating tactics. Fancy George Jones says classical composer and harpsichordist Johann Schobert was also an amateur mycologist and died after eating mushrooms he insisted weren't poisonous. I feel that has happened to many a mycologist or many an amateur mycologist. Let's reduce it. Let's shoot them all. This might not go so well. Ooh, that's a lot of hot damage. Yeah, we ain't getting out of this one. Oh, this was a burningly bad idea. I think we are going to surrender. Because the pyrobos roast you and leave you for dead in a nearby ditch. But they were about to do that anyway. Joe Spooky horrifies you awake by whispering terrible secrets to you. You mount up and continue where you were going. Octopus Gallery says you have old mushroom hunters and bold mushroom hunters, but not old bold mushroom hunters. Yeah, that was definitely a runaway situation. So let us let's ingest the dirty hippocup, which opens our third eye. You get an effect Baccarat Galactarius. Like wow. Your third eye is open all the way. You've made the classic mistake. You've consumed something given to you by a hippie. Nibble, 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 nibble. Ooh. Haha! Wow. Disco ball. Now, this is how you do a secret cave, folks. Or a secret room. Or a strange lamp. You've got a strange lamp. Comfy looking sofa. The great grandkids are going to love this kind of music. It's Roy Beans Beans. Lime Lime Jelly Beans. Yoink. Though do look pretty cool under the black light, you have to admit. Excellent. So, let's go back to Roy Bean's house. Arg! A shirtless man in tight, stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. No more, no more, no more yogurt. No more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm going to kill something, kill it and eat it. Holy jeez. Outfox them. Thinking quickly, you dig a hole in the ground and cover it with sticks and leaves. When the guy finally arrived, he was a long way away when you first saw him. He falls headfirst into the pit and knocks himself unconscious. Sure. Right, so
Howdy, Lena. Any I know that last jar of jelly beans?
I got 'em right here.
Well, I be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again. Hey, for all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a shandcake cleaner, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future.
Don't sweat it, Roy. I was happy to help. Yeah, still not for sale. Still not for sale. Okay. Don't mention. Okay, I'm going to call it there, folks. And say that we are good, because that seems like a sensible point to close it off for the evening. I don't know how much longer I am going to be playing this. I might do a little bit of reading up and see how much further there is to go, with a view that I probably want to finish this off in another 1 or 2 streams, because I think there are other games I also want to be playing on my full playthrough list. So thank you very much, everyone, for being with us. Thank you very much, everyone who has subscribed, who has followed, who has given out subs, who has given bits, cheered for the channel. Thank you very much. It's all so appreciated. And thank you very much for your generosity in keeping this project going. And I think if you are new to the channel and if you haven't given us a follow, please do. There's a little heart up there somewhere. Following really does help as well. Show Twitch that we are good with the engagement. Thank you very much, Ryan Keane. Thank you for the streams. Have a nice day. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits there. Oh, and thank you very much, Molietsu, for giving out 5 gift subs. Wow. Okay. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Meki! Of Dragons and Lotuses, Singing Oranges, Kitty of the End, nice username, and Freakbunk. Welcome to the channel, courtesy of Molietsu. You all now have access to all the wonderful emotes that we have done, that April has done. Let me close the thing because you can still hear the the desktop audio. Pride Unicorn for us. Oh, thank you. Wow, that has thrown me a little bit for a loop. Gosh, and 5 more community gift subs. Oh my lord. Thank you very much for giving subs to Angel Soda 82, to Imogen Bot, to It's Mia, Namali and Lenrily. Welcome to the channel. Thank you, courtesy of Molietsu. So you can support us by subscribing here, by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/Rusty Quill. You can find out everything that we do at www.rustyquill.com, or follow us on social media at the Rusty Quill on Twitter. If you enjoyed what you see and you want to chat further with your fellow fans and viewers, you can join our Discord. !Discord will get you the link to that. We'll see you all. I'll see you all pretty soon. Closing out for what's going next. So what I'm going to try and do is since Tim and Amy are streaming, we'll go and try and raid them in a moment. But coming up in adjacent streams at 8 p.m. tomorrow, you can catch Bryn over at twitch.tv/BraveSirFibblethip. I'm not quite sure what he has been playing, but I think he is starting a new game of some kind. Probably a new narrative game. Not quite sure what, but that will be interesting to see the first part of. In tomorrow evening, I think Sasha Sienna is carrying on with her read-through of Northanger Abbey. I'm not sure where that is at the moment, but that's twitch.tv/Sasha Sienna. Friday, I don't know if Johnny is still on Control, but if he is, that will be over at twitch.tv/Johnny Waistcoat. On Saturday, Mike is back, and we are going to try have another go at, he's going to have another go at No Man's Sky, and I believe that his rig is bit beefier than the one I have here. So our failed attempt from a few months ago hopefully will actually get off the ground this time. So that's Saturday. On Sunday, come back here at 2 p.m. So Mike's stream on Saturday is at 3 p.m. Come back here at 3 p.m. on Sunday to see Ben and Tim in their roles as David Seven and Trexel Geistman, going to be doing a little something involving Portal 2. I believe they have told me that they are going to be observing the antics of some robots in that game. Yes, a Ben and Tim stream here on RQ streams. So yes, you'll definitely want, if you're a fan of Stella Firma, you will want to be here for that. I'm very much looking forward to it. Sunday evening, I think you've got options of a Johnny stream, probably in the evening. You've also got Dungeons and Leopards, the bi-monthly show from Quantum Leopard. Those of you who are Rusty Quill gaming listeners will remember James Ross, who used to be part of the crew and has recently guested in the Ancient Rome side quest, and who played Bertie back in the original days. And they are doing a D&D 5e adventure under the auspices, or under the watchful eye of GM Autumn, who is one of the mods from our Discord server. Guests this month are the comedy duo Shelf, along with James, and our very own Alexander J. Newell will be joining them as guest, a special guest as well. So, Allegoric Sign. The Trexon David Portal stream is at 3 p.m. on Sunday. All these times are in BST. So 3 p.m. BST on Sunday for that. Dungeons and Leopards at 7:30 BST. Johnny's stream will probably be at 8. Or if none of that interests you, I am also going to be taking a stint at Games Master over on the Hint Plays channel. That's twitch.tv/hint_plays. Along with one of our mods here, Druttercup, who will be playing in that game. And I am going to be playtesting a new game system. I'm going to be playtesting a new game system that I have been working on. Some folks may remember previously I've talked about a hack of the old White Wolf game Scion, which is now run by Onyx Path. And I have taken the ideas from that and translated it into a new game system that is setting agnostic. We will be playing in the Forgotten Realms, using the various gods there. So the theme of the game is that you are playing people blessed by the gods who have interesting powers in a different way to the usual set of clerics and specialty priests. Yeah, Rolly, there is a lot of stuff going on at the moment. We won't be hosting Hero. That will be straight up on the Hint Plays channel, Namale. So there's plenty to watch. If you don't worry about not being able to watch everything all at the same time, VODs will be available for many of these things. And of course, anything that we do here, or I believe that it goes out on the Hint Play channel, will be archived on various YouTube channels. So thank you very much for being with me this evening. Let's go have a lovely evening, those of you who are heading off, and let's see if we can actually raid the Brothers Meredith. Let's see. Okay, right. So cheers everyone, and I believe we will be heading over there in a couple of seconds. So take care. Bye.